This is Zion Williamson hitting a three-pointer in his first ever NBA game.
Here's Zion for three, hit it again!
The crazy thing is, he didn't just make 1 3, but 4 of 4. Fans almost thought he was a shooter, despite him actually being most dominant near the basket. Ultimately, Zion had 22 points and 7 rebounds, making it one of the best rookie debuts of the past years. But while Zion had a great first game, some NBA players had terrible debut performances. So today we're gonna cover 10 of the best and worst first games of NBA legends, starting with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Remember how I just said that some players were horrible? Well, Giannis was one of them. In his first NBA game ever on October 30, 2013, which is almost exactly 10 years ago, he recorded just 1 point and 1 turnover, and not a single stat outside of that. He got his point by making 1 of 2 free throws. But there are 2 things we need to consider here. Firstly, Giannis played just 5 minutes. That's because he was the 15th draft pick and didn't have much anticipation by the fans. And secondly, we are talking about this Giannis, not this one. He wasn't the unstoppable, muscle-packed freak we know today, but actually just a skinny rookie. Now, let me ask you something. Do you know who Giannis' new teammate is? It's Damian Lillard, and he also belongs on this list because he had a great rookie debut. While the Blazers were in need of a point guard, they drafted Dame with the 6th pick in 2012 and immediately made him a starter. That means he got to play 35 minutes in his first NBA game and surely didn't disappoint by scoring a double-double with 23 points and 11 assists. I mean, he made just 7 of 17 field goals, but hey, at least he didn't show completely like this player, for example.
Quick crossover behind the back, pull up in the lane. No wasted motion at all.
That man you just saw was Kyrie Irving. Now, typically we know Kyrie for making tough shots even when under pressure and always being a great player on offense. Well, in his rookie debut things didn't go so well, or in other words, it was a pure disaster. Kyrie scored 6 points and 7 assists, which doesn't sound too bad, right? But wait. He made just 2 of his 12 field goal attempts and 1 of 5 3-pointers. That means his field goal percentage was lower than some players' average points. At least he didn't claim that the earth is flat in that game. Now, at the end of the video, we're gonna talk about the best debut by a rookie ever. It has to do with the number 43 and 28, so watch until the end. But now it's time to talk about a younger player who also had a quite impressive first game in the NBA. Now, to make it more fun, let's turn things around. I'm gonna read the stats and you can guess who I mean. He scored 27 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists and 2 blocks. Plus, what's most impressive, a poster slam dunk. Just look at the clip.
Way ahead to Banchero. Banchero way up and throws it down.
Imagine posterizing someone in your first game. That's better than any WWE entrance. But did you recognize the player? It's Paolo Banchero, who also won Rookie of the Year in 2023. He was the first draft pick last year. But there's actually another number 1 draft pick who performed completely terrible. Not only in his first game, not only in his first season, but throughout his whole career. I'm talking about Anthony Bennett. For some reasons, the Cavaliers thought it would be a great idea to take him with the first pick in 2013. Well, in his rookie debut he recorded 2 points and 5 rebounds. That's it. He scored 0 of 5 attempted shots. In fact, the next 3 games he had 0 points in each game. And it took him a total of 8 games to pass the 10-point mark. Considering that Anthony was a number 1 draft pick and never really got better, we can potentially call this the worst debut by a rookie ever. But what if I told you that Kobe Bryant was even worse, at least in his first NBA game? Why am I saying that? Because Kobe scored not 2 but 0 points in his rookie debut, alongside 1 rebound. But firstly, he played only 6 minutes, and secondly, we all know what he became. Bryant improved his numbers almost every season, until he averaged over 35 points per game throughout a whole season. So I guess his accomplishments surely overshadow his horrible rookie debut. Okay, we are about to reach the top of the mountain with some very interesting debuts, so make sure to stick until the end. But now I have another question for you. Since this video is titled How NBA Legends Played in Their First Game, have you ever wondered how guys like LeBron performed in their welcome to the NBA? Well, as you might know, LeBron was the most hyped and anticipated prospect potentially in NBA history. But while the expectations were sky high, LeBron didn't fail to meet them. In his first ever game, he scored 25 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists and 4 steals, coming close to a triple-double. His teammates in Cleveland even started disliking him because he was running the show right from the beginning. But was there actually an NBA player who scored a triple-double in his first ever game? The answer is yes. What's funny is that this record belongs to no other than Oscar Robertson, who also bears the nickname Mr. Triple-Double, since he averaged double digits in 3 categories for an entire season. Well, he made that clear from day one, because on October 19, 1960, he recorded 21 points, 12 rebounds and 10 assists in his rookie debut. That's just insane. Given that Robertson did what most NBA players fail to do throughout their whole career, we can consider this one of, if not the best rookie debuts of all time. But what if I told you that there was a player who almost scored a quadruple-double in his first ever NBA game? Would you believe me? Well, Michael Carter-Williams came close. In his first ever NBA game, he scored 22 points, 7 rebounds, 12 assists and 9 steals. But wait, it gets even better. He played for the 76ers, who were in the middle of a rebuilding process and therefore didn't have high expectations. It was 2013 and they faced the Miami Heat Big Three, including prime LeBron James, who had just won his first championship. But with Carter-Williams being the leading point guard, Philadelphia suddenly led 19-0 in the first quarter. And after 4 impressive quarters, they won the game 114-110. Now, Michael Carter-Williams is an interesting case, since his career is kinda in reverse, because his rookie season was his best statistically, and it just went down from there on. But the fact that he beat the reigning champions and almost scored a quadruple-double, which has only happened 4 times in NBA history, in his first game, makes this one of the most impressive NBA debuts ever played. Okay, we have one more NBA legend to go, and that is Wilt Chamberlain. Now, Wilt will definitely blow your mind, because the numbers of his rookie debut are better than most players' career highs. On October 24, 1959, Chamberlain played for the first time on an NBA court. And it immediately seemed like his opponents didn't know how to handle him, as he scored 43 points and 28 rebounds. This doesn't even feel real. By the way, Wilt also recorded 30 plus points and 20 plus rebounds in all of his next 7 games, like it was the most normal thing he does. This man was just a different breed. So if you want to answer the question, who had the best first NBA game ever? This is it. Statistically, Wilt Chamberlain had the best rookie debut ever played. Alright, so now you know how NBA legends played in their first game, but you still don't know about the match where Chris Paul scored 61 points and then stopped shooting because of the death of his grandpa. If you want to know more about it, check out this video. Just click on the screen. I see you there. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe.